Hello, Froggy here, and welcome to Season of the Lost. So, if you've already run the intro mission, you'll know that there's a small Ascendant realm you go to in Harbinger's Seclude that did not used to be there. And luckily for us, that exists on patrol, so we can go back whenever we want. Naturally, the first thing I thought was to use the outside of the confluence here, because once we transition into Harbinger's Seclude, we don't have a box to contend with. And we can use that to get to the other Ascendant areas, so figured it would likely work for here too. It is kind of a far flight, but nothing we can't manage. I would definitely recommend using Lament for this fly. I didn't because I'm silly. But even with just a regular sword, you should be able to make it. However, I found something interesting that I'm unsure if others have spotted yet. It isn't here so much as way up above, but I'll get to that in a little bit. Also interesting to note that we didn't hit a box for this area. It is always neat seeing these Ascendant areas outside of their bubbles without the right atmospheric effects. Although, see might be the wrong word, because you can't see much of anything. Just shadows and light. Well, let's take a quick look around while we're here. I use some stasis to clean up this bit. Alright, should have been able to... Oh. Well, that's awkward. Let's just go around. The orb back there is the Harbinger's Seclude Ascendant Challenge. That one is super easy to wrong warp into. I was hoping this one would be close to the other end of the Chamber of Starlight wrong warp. But unfortunately that one is too low to be of much use here. And while we can regain the height with sword flying, it's a bit tedious. We've got lots of statues in this little realm. And on the far end of it there is a closed door that I'm pretty sure opened up in the Ascendant, well, in the intro mission, but here it's closed. But we can still head out into that way just to confirm that it is in fact a door. You can see it off in the back right there. I doubt there are any collectibles since I don't know if we'll go here apart from the intro mission. And I don't think we have the opportunity to replay that one. So here's the door. I'm just gonna confirm that it's an entity here with a grenade. And yep, one crystal. Now the next thing I'm gonna show you guys is way up there. I came across it checking the wrong warp path. This is using the Chamber of Starlight wrong warp inside of Harbinger's Seclude. It drops us off near this handy-dandy ground, which is very useful because our destination is just a little bit higher than we are, so we need to do a tiny bit of stasis climbing here. Just gonna make my way up here. Shouldn't take too long, but we only need to make it to about the first green platform we reach, which isn't all that high up. And we're there already. Now we're just going to fly back in that direction, and this flight is also a bit long. I'm just going to slow it down for a moment here as we say hello to the weekly curse indicator. On other weeks you'll see the red 1 or the green 3. We're over by where the raid takes place, which is around where the Ascendant realm is, and you might be able to see in front of us that there is a platform here. I don't think this platform was here before, but truth be told, I never really looked all that closely this far down. Though I imagine it would have stuck out. The weird thing is this is very much an unfinished looking platform. Unlike the backside of some textures there. There's that archway, no door, no anything at all, really. So I'm not sure what this is. Maybe it's a remnant from another load. And that structure on top of us, I'm also not sure if that's just in the raid normally, or, well, in this area normally, or if that's added too, because it is kind of clean looking. I don't know. Could just be the normal intangible structures. But this one that we're standing on is quite tangible. Let me know if you've run into anything that might hint at what this is for, if it's for anything. And as we'll see in a moment, we are right above that Ascendant area, which also makes me think that it is associated with new season stuff. Now what it's for, maybe it's like, I don't know, a prop for a cutscene or something? It's just so tiny. As you can see, it didn't really save much sword ammo, and can't quite get into the realm. At least not dropping this way, because there is a death barrier. I haven't looked for the full extent of it, but we can get in through the other route. I'll let you know if I find anything else, and good luck exploring.